Hi, Cancer. Oh my gosh, it is the first eclipse of the month in your sign. So that's today. The day that I'm recording this is the solar. Actually, I'm literally pretty sure it's going on as I just started talking. I'm in the East Coast, so I think it literally is East Coast time going on right now. So this is just some Palo Santo, by the way. I'd use, what's it called? Tweezers to hold this little guy up, because these days I do not like to just start new Palo Santo sticks and have a bunch of little stubs for no reason. So anyway, just clearing the air here. Just clearing the air. I hope everybody's doing well. This will be for Cancer Sun and Rising, primarily. That's what my intent will be. Obviously, this can apply to your moon sign, or, for your moon sign, or your Venus, or just in general, if you have a lot of planets in the 4th house, or if you have a lot of Cancer placements. So you may want to check out your birth chart. Anyways, I think that's good enough. I think I cleared it enough. For these readings, I'm going to be using multiple decks, so this may turn out to be a fairly lengthy reading. But to start out with, well, actually, let me explain first. The way that I was doing readings when I first started my channel was using several oracle decks to shuffle for a card for different areas of life. So mind, body, spirit, and love. Then I would use different tarot decks. So yes, a lot of different decks. But then I would use different tarot decks to clarify those. And at the very end, I pull an animal oracle. Okay? So what I did before I even turned the camera on, as I used to do, and I'm doing it again, is I shuffled for an affirmation card from the Universe Has Your Back deck, and this just flew. Like, it literally did a freaking somersault and flew up in the air, and then flew the right direction too. Landed this way and landed in the correct direction for you to be able to read it if I had left it there. But this is what it says, my loves. There's a stream of love supporting my dreams. I'm going to say that 3 times. Let's do more. There's a stream of love supporting my dreams. There's a stream of love supporting my dreams. That's awesome. And yeah, in the bottom of the deck, I just feel like I need to mention as well, says, because it's, the energy that's underlying or carrying this card basically, is the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. So that's awesome. So the way I'm going to begin, this is the way I'm going to continue beginning from now on for all my readings. I didn't get to you guys last month, unfortunately. June was a very hectic month. Lots of moving of furniture, and it was just me doing it, with lots of heavy lifting, stuff like that. Lots of trying to organize, compartmentalize actual physical objects as well as emotions. So yeah, there was a lot. And I'm sorry that I didn't get to you last month, but I'm sure that there is a reason. And I'm here now. You're the very first. Happy birthday to those of you who are having birthdays soon, or those of you who've had birthdays already. Happy belated birthday. Let's see what's going on. for Cancer. Cancer, sun and rising. Like I said, primarily, but it can still apply to you if you've got a lot of Cancer placements in your birth chart, or if you have a lot of 4th house energy going on. You know, you got to look at that too, because that definitely matters. Oh, look at this. So the Archangel, that will be, the energy of the Archangel will be with you, will be surrounding you, and or that you can call upon during this month when you feel the need. I feel this is a very spiritual month for some reason. I don't know. I feel like almost as if people collectively are almost like gaining new spiritual gifts, almost seemingly overnight. And I feel like the recognition of those gifts, or that fact even, is more prevalent than it's ever been in the past. So maybe you gained gifts, but you didn't know it necessarily. There were subtle things that would happen in the course of time. But this is like you're gaining the gift overnight, and you're very aware of that. It's like you know what's going on. I don't know why I feel that way, but I feel that way. So anyways, the Archangel that you got is Archangel Haniel, and the message for you is the message of integrity. You know, balancing of the scales, balancing of divine masculine and feminine as well, balancing of your inner world and what you project out into the outer world. So basically, it's like the polarities of Cancer and Capricorn. How do you nurture yourself internally? And then how do you receive nurturing, maybe, from the material world or from the outside sources? Because of the reflection, in a sense. And this, the fact that there's a ruby on this card says a lot. You know, the ruby is linked to, blood, you know, the life force energy, your blood, and also your heart, of course. And it is symbolized, or it's symbolic of shedding light in the dark. So that says a lot. It's like being illuminated from within, no matter how dark it gets. And actually, the darker it does get, the lighter your inner light shines. The brighter you get, in a sense. I mean, obviously, you're ruled by the moon, so that could apply too. And on the bottom of the deck is Metatron, and that's the message of miracles. So, these two, look at them together. They might mean something. This is a diamond. I'm tempted to say a quote, of course, as always. If this is your first time watching me, I will do that a lot. And I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. It's just part of the way that my mind works. Everything reminds me of something else. So, the quote is, when we long for a life without difficulties, remind us that, here, I'm going to put this up while I say it. When we long for a life without difficulties, remind us that oaks grow strong in contrary winds and diamonds are made under pressure. Don't know why I felt the need to say that, but I did. Sorry if it's corny. I'm corny. You will find that if you haven't already. Okay, so Haniel. Haniel, the sacred warrior. And you got, so don't mind my phone, by the way. I don't feel like touching it right now, so I'm just going to leave it as is, and hopefully it doesn't keep going off. You got the message, like I said, of integrity. So, there is a need for you to take a look at the essential parts of your life and the notion of integration. The force of integrity within Haniel turns untruthful challenges into opportunities for truthful acceleration, just as the eternal compasses of life teach that truth brings us to integration and centeredness in life. The ancient scales will always weigh your heart for truth. Please say a prayer. Interesting that my throat is acting up right now. Throat chakra. Is there something that you're not expressing? Perhaps. God. Please say a prayer. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I have to take a sip of water. Oh. Please say a prayer to Haniel, who will help to clarify any illusion and move you to what is absolutely pure within your soul. Say Ra, Ma, Ti, Ra. Ra, Ma, Ti, Ma, Ra 3 times. So I'll say that with you. We'll start from right now. Ra, Ma, Ti, Ma, Ra. Ra, Ma, Ti, Ma, Ra. Ra, Ma, Ti. Do you hear my throat? Oh my God. Ti, Ma, Ra. I'm so sorry. I just screwed that up, didn't I? Oh well. But you didn't. Anyways, this is an ancient Atlantean chant that will strengthen you and bring sacred clarity, and you will feel breath. And you will feel blessed. You don't know what I was just going to say. No, you don't. I didn't say it. Anyways. Ra, Ma, Ti, Ma, Ra. Ra, Ma, Ti, Ma, Ra. Ra, Ma, Ti, Ma, Ra. There you go. You're welcome. So that's beautiful. I recently heard somebody speaking about integrity and how, what does integrity really mean at the end of the day? I mean, essentially, it means reliability and responsibility. If you're reliable, you're responsible. If you're responsible, you're pretty reliable. And that is something that is something to be proud of. You know, it creates pride in a person when they know that other people view them as that way. It's authenticity. Okay, so anyways, let me not rant, and I'm going to just shuffle for your mind card. This is going to be, what's going on with your mental state for the most part. Obviously, these are not going to resonate for every single Cancer, Sun, and Rising out there, but they will resonate for some. So anyways, this is going to be for those Cancer, Sun, and Rising signs collectively that I connect to. Divine guidance that I connect to. And so this particular card is the position of your mind. I'm using this deck particularly because it is the Archangel Gabriel deck, and Gabriel is the messenger of God. He's called the messenger of God, or he, she, whatever you want to call it. And, the messenger is also associated to Mercury, messages, the mind, the way we think, because the way we think and our thoughts in general are messages. So this is why I'm using this deck. Oh, wow. Okay, Cancer. So already we're seeing plenty of signs for whoever I'm speaking to. There's something about kids here, clearly, in the month of July. But the card you got for your mind position is gratitude. And it says you attract more blessings when you appreciate your current blessings. Wow. Like I said, I'm going to clarify once I get all of the oracle cards first. But this is crazy. So the bottom of the deck Again, carrying this card is helping children. Part of your life purpose involves teaching, guiding, and helping young people. And I believe it. I mean, come on, Cancers. You guys are some of the most nurturing, patient, loving, supportive people out there, you know? So mind, and then now I'm going to shuffle for your body card. So this is kind of what's going on with your physical body. Replenish. Your health, basically, physically. Because what I aim to really do with these readings is help people out there who are seeking it to align mind, body, soul. And the best way to do that is to understand what's going on with mind, body, soul. Sometimes we just need a little bit of affirmation, you know, from the universe, which is what I'm doing right now. Just the fact that you click this video, if it's resonating already, this is universe connecting us, and me being a channel, YouTube channel and a channel, to give you these messages. So what's going on with Cancer, Sun and Rising's physical body in the month of July? Oop. Cancer. These are hard for me to shuffle a little bit because they're so big, but they're still beautiful. All of the decks I'm using, by the way, because I'm using a lot, will be listed in the description box below. In the order, in the order that I'm using them. Oh my god. That was the card. That's the card for sure. But I do feel like I need to tell you what these cards are as well. Okay. But this is your card, Receive Healing. And I feel like these two cards came out because they're finishing this story, that you receive the most healing when you get the sleep you need, and it brings you forward. It moves you forward. This reminds me of the Chariot card in a sense, you know, because that is what the Chariot card pretty much represents. But it's you choosing to move forward as well. It's your choice. You can either stay stuck in whatever you're dealing with, or you can choose to take a step. Just take one first step. But sleep is very necessary, and you notice the moon here peeking its little, or its big, beautiful head out, big body, whatever you want to call it. The beautiful moon peeking itself. You know, it's not fully visible. It's peeking from the trees. So that reminds me of like a shy, I don't know, somebody that's a little shy. They know how bright they are right now in the darkness, and they're just checking up on the person, just making sure she's safe and calm and nurtured. But since the moon is there, and again, you're ruled by the moon, as well as the fact that the moon represents your inner world, your emotions. I personally see it as how you take in the world, like how you take everything in and like literally either pass it through your body or let it stick to you. And that's what emotions do. So I do feel for some of you, I'm getting the vibes that sleep work will really help, because I feel you're getting a lot of insights in dreams that will help you move forward. So I would definitely suggest, if you don't have one already, creating a dream journal, you know, from any journal you have, you know, it doesn't even matter. You can have fun with it though. You can, you know, do cutouts of things if you'd like and make it like an art project. Art therapy is very useful in kind of helping you uncover your subconscious drives and really understand yourself better, to integrate mind, body, soul. But I feel like specifically in sleep, especially, I mean, look at this card. This person's in bed. But so your sleep is extremely important, not only because of the dreams, but because of the healing it will do for your emotions. I feel many of you have been maybe overly emotional recently. Oh, look at this. And you have a guardian watching over you while you sleep, during the day, but also at night while you sleep, so there's no need to fear. No need to fear. This also is 44, card number 44, which breaks down to 8. You know, the house of Scorpio, but beyond that, the house of death and rebirth, or transformation overall. So there's no need to fear transforming into a new life, or being birthed into a new life. Or for some of you, because of all the children and baby messages I feel we've already received, there's no need to fear birth itself, or bringing a child into the world, okay? Because you are guarded, you are protected. Okay. Mind, body, spirit. Okay. So, by the way, I already pre-shuffled all of these decks, but I feel it's necessary to continue shuffling while I'm on the camera. Oh, clear the past. This is for your spirit position. Haven't used this deck in a little bit. This is my second to most recent card deck purchase. It's a fairly new deck of mine, and one of the decks that I will be using, actually the one that I will be using to clarify these, is my most recent purchase. But I love these decks, both of them. Oh, interesting. Stay in your own skin. This is the Trust Your Vibes deck. Like I said, all of the decks will be listed in the description box below, but I just feel like mentioning that. It's just a very cool... Remember what I was just saying about a dream journal and like doing cutouts, art therapy? Well, this kind of reminds me of that. I mean, you can cut anything out, just whatever comes through for you. It doesn't have to be anything specific. It's for you, you know? Okay, so Cancer, Sun, and Rising, Spirit. July, Cancer, Sun, and Rising, Spirit in July. Whoa. Wow. Cancer, okay. You got... I'm going to show you this as well, just because it's number 4 and you're the 4th house. But your primary card is let go of something. It can be a person, it can be a job, it can be an environment, it can be a mental pattern. Whatever it is, though, it's saying walk through the door. Walk through the door and let, more than anything, your fears go. Let the fear go. There's a whole world out there to explore. Or there's something mysterious and incredible behind or beyond the door. It's up to you. I mean, you can interpret this in obviously 2 ways, that the person had walked out of the door and is walking uphill or whatever, or that they're walking toward the door and they can't exactly see because they're not right up to it yet. So they can't exactly see what's beyond it. So they have to get closer to see. You know, they can't fear that. The number is 27, which breaks down to 9, which is the 9th house. And again, yes, that's Sagittarius, but beyond the sign, the 9th house, you know, represents higher wisdom, spirituality. So perhaps there's more to learn, or more that you're interested in regards to your spirituality, especially since this is the spiritual card in this whole layout I'm doing. So maybe let go of some old belief systems and ideals. And the fact that you have back to basics here says, let go of the labels. To me, let go of the labels and just remember that you're a human being, but you're really a spiritual being in this flesh suit. Basically, right? And number 4 is your house. The 4th house is the house of Cancer, and it is also the house of your home, family, your stability, and the mother. How were you nurtured, And not just the mother, but by the world. How were you nurtured by whomever you interacted with up until, age 7 is, I think, the benchmark of when our blueprint is basically created. And so obviously the influences are varied depending on our childhood and depending on how many people and situations we interacted with. But regardless, remember that before that, you are this. They are not the labels that you've maybe put on yourself or believed. Oh, look at this too. Body talk is on the bottom of the deck. So perhaps your physical body is giving you insights. Like, you may actually be somebody that your spiritual gift is receiving physical sensations that are messages for you. Some people get it in their mind. They get a message that comes through loud and clear. Some people will see it visual. Some people will see things in their environment that they'll put together as a complete picture. And you just have to, it's a puzzle in a sense, which makes it even more fun. But yours looks like, for some of you, might be your body. Either that, or for some of you, again, if you need healing physically, your body is a messenger as well for what's going on beyond that. So I would definitely look into metaphysical causes for physical ailments, because many of the physical ailments we have are linked to a specific spiritual and emotional, they go hand in hand, cause. So, this also says, how does your body feel when somebody talks to you in a very expressive way, maybe, or aggressive? I don't know. I'm getting aggressive as well. How does your physical body feel when somebody's very quiet and calm and not rushing their words? They're taking their time with you, very much respecting your boundaries. How does your physical body feel when you smell a beautiful scent of some beautiful flower that you love? How does your physical body feel when you're in an environment that is completely foreign to you and you don't know anything? You're questioning everything in a sense. So this is saying just to, again, pay attention to your physical sensations, because they're going to be the answers. Okay. So last but not least, at least for this portion, I'm going to shuffle for a love card. And this could be any type of love. It does not have to be necessarily romantic. But I am kind of gearing toward that, because we did you want your mind, body, spirit. And, if you are in a romantic relationship, or if you're seeking one, or if, maybe you're separated from somebody right now, but you're hoping that, whatever the case is, this will provide some insights to that. But like I said, it could be any of your love relationships in your life. So even friends and family, or any close partnerships. Whatever comes to mind first when you see the card is the message, or is the situation the message is meant for. Okay, so Cancer, love. Cancer, sun and rising for love in July. Cancer, sun and rising. Oh, wow. Jeez, oh my goodness. Power, and did you see how it flipped out? A very powerfully, if I do say so myself. Interesting. So power. I feel like this says you have the power in whatever your situation is. And again, you've got literally, just like you did for this physical, the physical position card, receiving healing, you got divine guidance on the bottom of the deck. So, yeah. You're being absolutely divinely guided and protected in the month of July. Especially. You always are. We all always are, but you are especially being guided right now at this time. I don't know why, particularly maybe because, again, some of you maybe are becoming a parent. And so there is somebody I feel on the other side that is wanting to make themselves known, wanting you to know that you're safe and secure and that there's no need to worry, okay? You're all powerful. You don't need to fear. You're strong. Okay. So now let's clarify real quick. So again, you received gratitude for your mental position. I'm not going to read any of these reversed, by the way. Just not going to. Okay? So even if they fly out reversed, I'm going to read them upright. So for gratitude, and I'm only going to pull one card per oracle, make it short and sweet, even though these are still going to be fairly long, obviously. But because of that fact already, I don't want to make it any longer than it has to be, especially if you're short on time. So gratitude. You attract more blessings when you appreciate your current blessings. This is your mental position. So I say that says, instead of, it reminds me of the 5 of Cups card. Focusing, and I don't know, we'll see if we get that card. Focusing on the cups that are spilled, but not seeing that there are still cups behind you that are full. It's somebody that's completely blind to that fact. Oops. That fact of the fact that they're blessed in that way. Okay, too many. But it may not be the case for you. This may just be a friendly reminder to keep it up if you already are very grateful. So let's clarify, please. Oh, that wants to come out. Okay, interesting. So you got the 6 of Swords. This card obviously is a mental. The swords represent the mental realm. So it's kind of perfect and fitting that it would come out for this. But this card particularly represents an energy of recovering from something. Travel. I personally always see the swords as, or I mean, I'm sorry, 6, the number 6, as first of all, your health. So this could be mental health, recovering some way, but besides your health, equal give and take. Okay, and this again tells me that you have the power to change your position if you'd like. That you can take, what was I saying? Oh yeah, with this card, that you can take the first step forward in this journey. And I think if you've been feeling like you don't know how to, or you don't have the energy to, or something like that, or it's just you feel stuck somehow, that noticing the things that you're blessed with, being grateful, is kind of a way that you'll get a boost of energy. Because this is moving forward. This is healing. It's calm after some kind of strife, but it's mental. So this could be a time of rest, mental rest. You probably need that, especially since, again, we have all this. You have probably had a lot of mental turmoil that has been leading you to think more on the negative end than the positive, but you're being guided to, again, see your blessings, because this also represents, again, spirit guides and guidance. You're being super guided, super blessed. And look at this. In the bottom of the deck is the 10 of Pentacles to kind of clarify that for you, that you've got your pentacles waiting for you. Okay? And this is how the law of attraction works. If you feel it, if you can bring it into yourself emotionally before it's ever there, you better believe that it will come to you like magic. Although it's not magic. I use the word magic. But really it is magnetics, it's energy. So let's clarify your physical card, which is, again, receive healing. Oh, look at that, the dreamer. Receive healing. Let's clarify this card for Cancer's physical body. Receive healing. Whoa. Oh my god. Okay, guys. Receive healing. You have literally the wish card here, the 9 of Cups. This is satisfaction. This is wish fulfillment. This is like the ultimate happiness emotionally, specifically, completely content emotionally. And on the bottom of the deck, this is so cool. So perhaps your dreams as well are helping you to work some things out in your mind that were really maybe causing a struggle from some type of situation, or even, again, just a mental pattern, something like that you had to let go of. And so your sleeping, your dream work, is kind of helping you do that work while you're not, do the work in the other realms, if that makes sense, to bring back here when you wake up, when you're completely back in your body. Because, it's helping you release some things, let go of some things. Sleeping is helping that, because it's replenishing you. And I say that because the bottom of the deck is the Hero, which in traditional tarot decks, this particular card is the Fool card, which the Fool card is taking a leap of faith. It's a new beginning. It's a new start, fresh start, seeing the world again with the eyes of a child, Nothing tainted your view. just pure, like, wonder. Everything is amazing kind of feeling, okay? And that makes a lot of sense with the wish fulfillment. So your dreams are going to be incredibly vivid, I feel like, and also amazing. Very powerful. You may even have some dreams that evoke some, nostalgic feelings of childhood. This is crazy. I feel like these go together very well. There's a stream of love supporting my dreams. Oh, your dreams. Exactly. But your actual dreams and your dreams in life as well. Clearly, that's what I was originally seeing that card as. But your sleep dreams as well. Okay, and this again is wish fulfillment. Support of your dreams. So anything that you're seeking healing on, if you're looking to get a fresh start, to cleanse, because you have to cleanse to heal, well, you do need some sleep. As well, before you go to bed, if you do start a dream journal, I would say too, to not only write your dream when you wake up after having had the dream, but perhaps write a sentence or two of a little bit of an intention, what you want to work out in that dream, what you want to see in that dream, perhaps. Especially if you are courageous enough to go there, or if you feel you have control of your dreams like that in that way, which we all do, but it's hard sometimes if we've got a lot of clutter in our subconscious mind that we haven't looked at, Okay. So this is not a traditional tarot deck, but every card does correspond to a traditional tarot card. But I'm using the Osho Zen Tarot. I love this deck so much. To clarify your spirit card. I don't know. I feel like they just vibe together very well. So let go is the card you received, Cancers. And let's clarify that. Whoa. Holy did you see that? Oh my God. Wow. Okay. That's crazy. Let go of the burden. The thing that is weighing heavy on your back, trying to point you in all kinds of directions, trying to point you in the wrong direction. Remember what I said before about swaying you toward negative thinking, whatever the thing is or the person was or what the hell ever it is. Negative influence, basically. And it's heavy. It is literally heavy on your back. And if you have back problems, quite literally, there's a reason for that as well. Again, metaphysical causes for physical ailments. Please look it up, because this is a number 6 once again, which has to do with your health. So your health and how you nurture yourself on a day-to-day basis, your routines, your structures, all of that. And the bottom of the deck is going with the flow. Yeah. Let go. Go with the flow, because you are literally being guided. You don't have anything to worry about in this month, I feel. So worrying is just the burden. You don't need that on your back. There is a higher power guiding you. And this thing on your back or in your mind may drown out the guidance that you're receiving that is of light, that is pure, that is good for you, Okay. So now I'm going to clarify the love card. Look at that, the star healing. Okay. Cancers, love. Please clarify this card of power. What? 10 of Cups. This card of power for Cancer, Sun and Rising. In love. For their love. Tower. Please oh, that was ridiculous. Please clarify this card for Cancer in July. The Power for the love. July 2019. For some reason, I literally almost muttered 2018, so I kind of feel led to say that something along these lines having to do with a relationship or partnership of some kind. Ooh, a relationship or partnership of some kind either came to a head literally in July of last year, began in July of last year, ended in July of last year, but is still kind of like lingering or something like that. I don't know. I feel that might be the case, but you've got the power, okay, to get rid of all the rest of that clutter, if there is clutter there. You also have the power to make whatever you want to happen within this partnership, you know? And this is clarifying it. This is telling you you can celebrate. This is literally celebration, community, exuberance. That's going to lead you, once you celebrate, also I want to say, if you've been isolated at all, any of you, this is also saying to get out there, go hang out with your friends. Don't let somebody else, if there is somebody else that's making you feel this way, it could just, again, be something that's a mental pattern, but don't let negative things in your mind, whether they were put there by somebody else or whatever, don't allow them to keep you hidden away from the world and sad and miserable if that's the case. This is again telling you that you have power. And when you are surrounded by those that love you, that celebrate you, that are true allies and friends, that you come to that conclusion all on your own. You gain strength from that. And you actually, you make a decision on something. For any of you that have been indecisive, maybe, you finally will make some kind of decision, and it's going to have everything to do with your social sphere, actually. And I'm not saying you have to be super social. Trust me, I'm a homebody too. Like, I like my home time and alone time, but you can even have people that are close to you, come to your home or you go to their home, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be like an out and about super social scenario necessarily, unless that's what you're into. The point is to surround yourself with things that make you feel good. Remember, we had body talk on the bottom of the deck for this. So you want to pay attention to every situation you're in, every environment you're in, and how it makes your physical body feel. If you start all of a sudden getting a shoulder pain when you're in this environment, or you start all of a sudden getting itchy skin, well, skin, the metaphysical cause of skin issues, usually is a boundary problem. And if you think about it, it makes a lot of sense, because the skin is our boundary between us and literally everything in the outside world. And once I started noticing that, me personally, I absolutely saw the correlation between any skin flare-ups or whatever. I've always had skin kind of weird things, like little random weird things, though, since I was a child. But there you go. So anyway, yeah. Only surround yourself with, and it doesn't even have to just be people, by the way. Celebrate your own self. Celebrate nurturing you. So a big thing too, especially when paying attention to your body, surround yourself with things that smell nice, that sound nice to you, that are not like alarming to your psyche and to your overall, Zen state of mind. try to lessen the load in every way you can, because you can do that if you let it go. It's up to you. It reminds me of the Zen proverb that's let go or be dragged. You know? You don't have to be dragged by the rope that's pulling while your hand is bleeding and getting worse and worse as it keeps tugging and tugging and you just don't want to let go. You can let go, and honestly, what's meant to be will find its way either back to you, or something better that's meant to be will find its way to you. And you have every indicator here that whatever's coming to you is obviously incredibly beautiful. You have the 9 of Cups, 3 of Cups. I mean, it's a very clear picture I'm seeing of blessings, of abundance, of just happiness, very much emotional happiness. Something I feel some of you maybe have not felt in a long time. Maybe you haven't really felt fulfilled in some way. Oh, okay. Wow. So I was just shuffling for your animal totem card, and you got, it's so interesting because I was looking at this card before I even started shuffling because I was like, messing with the cards. And I kept seeing this puma, and I was like, that's interesting. I don't know. I don't think they'll get puma, but I don't think anyone has ever received this card, literally. And I've used it quite frequently. I don't think even I have never received this card. So anyways, you got the puma. So for the month of July, this animal is a messenger that you may either, you may see in a dream, first of all. You may see it on television. You may see it more than likely on television. Most people are not going to be seeing pumas out in front of their faces out in the wild. But you may see a cloud formation that reminds you of this. You may see whatever it is. You may hear an animal sound that sounds like what you would hear a puma making the sound of. And when that occurs, it's just a messenger for whatever you were debating or thinking about right before this creature appeared to you, or appeared to you via sound, or whatever the case may be, okay? So I'm going to put the message here if you'd like to screenshot it just to have for future reference, and I will read it in a moment. So hopefully you can see that clearly without glare. I'm trying to prevent the glare. Okay, so symbolism of the puma: power, desire, and healing. The puma, like the jaguar, don't tell me that. What? Oh, never mind. Okay. Oh, yeah. Wow. I was going to say, like the jaguar, don't tell me the bottom of the deck was jaguar because I saw another cat, but it's the leopard. That's what's underlying this, and it does say leopard here. So the puma, like the jaguar and the leopard, represents powerful magic. Magic, it also symbolizes an awakening of energies and desires that can lead to healing and fulfillment. What was I just saying about fulfilled? Along with the other animals in this drawing, the puma is framed by a circle with 4 points for the 4th house, which forms a mandala, a mystic circular symbol that in Buddhist and Hindu traditions was used as an aid to meditation. The psychologist Carl G. Jung said that the mandala circumscribed a holy place. Yes, the place within. Circumscribed a holy place, was a symbol of completeness with the inner psyche, and was a means toward greater self-awareness. He described the 4 points of the mandala to be like the crossed threads in the telescope of our understanding. Wow. That's beautiful. And how perfectly does that weave everything together, okay? Including you being a Cancer. 4th house. Stability, that's the 4 points, The square, or the what? What did we get in the very beginning? The diamond shape. That's amazing. So Cancers, I love you guys very much. This was your July reading. Again, happy belated birthday to those of you who have had birthdays, and happy upcoming birthday for those of you that are having birthdays coming up. Love you guys very much, and I hope that this helped whoever out there was seeking this guidance. Let me know in the comments. If you'd like a personal reading, all that information is in the description box. You can email me if you have any questions. I am the type of person that will, especially, if it's a guidance question and it's just one question, I will help you out for no charge. Obviously, beyond that, has to be a little bit of compensation. But other than that, I do answer one question for people at no charge. That's just what I do. It's very fulfilling to me personally, spiritually as well, to provide that for people and to connect in that way. So please do reach out if you feel compelled to. And I will see you guys. I don't want to say the middle of the month because I've said that before and then I don't end up doing it because I'm unable to. Not that I don't want to. Trust me, I want to always. But I'll say that I'll see you next month for now. But keep your eyes peeled for the possibility, of a mid-month reading. And sooner than later, I'm hoping to really be able to build this channel to make things much more consistent. I hope this reaches who it needs to reach. Again, let me know if this resonated for you, if it hit on a string, if it plucked a string for you and resonated. If you have any questions, again, you can email me or you can ask in the description or ask in the comments below. And again, all of the decks are listed in the description box below. Okay? Happy Cancer eclipse. And the next eclipse is it Cancer as well? Or is it? Oh my gosh, I'm confused. July 16th eclipse. Oh, right, of course, sorry. So yes, your opposite, which still matters to you, all of our opposites, matter energetically and as far as lessons that we need to learn in our life. So definitely have a wonderful eclipse in Capricorn as well. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of the month. Love you guys. Bye.